Sears hasn't taken a shot yet. Reitzel gets one man of the year. Couple of dribbles. Sears, a deep one, cashes in. Reitzel has hit a couple of triples here right out of the gate to start the second. Sears, yeah! Mark Sears, another one.
Phylon back to Reitzel. Sears from way downtown, got it. He shoots it with some incredible.
That's there, Grant. Here comes Bama. Sears, little sidestep. Got off the ground. Now he resets for three. The lefty sticks it. Mark Sears. Sears, three-pointer. Down. Mark Sears, right between the eyes. Here's Diabate down. Patient. Sears playing 4-on-4. Now Reitzel gives it up. Sears wide open. Three-pointer is good. Mark Sears. Push it up ahead. Sears pulls it back for a transition three. Mark Sears, a wise move there.
The help. No one helps the helper.
Here's Nelson. He's a major offensive weapon. This time he tees up Sears. Sears with big.
The depth, and they have the experience, most importantly.
I beg your pardon. It'll be 11-1 as Florida beat Virginia. There's Sears with the icing on the.
And that's where it is now. Sears trying to answer, and he does. A huge bank first three, Mark Sears. He leads everybody with 20.
Alabama's Grant Nelson. Fans wanted a goaltend. Sears with it on the near wing. Step back three, bottom. Nice touch pass from Youngblood to set that up for Mark Sears. Scoring list, 1,446 points, passing George Lynn. Free throw missed, but the rebound, Nelson out to Sears and move him up on the scoring list.
LeBaron floats to the left wing as we near the 5-minute mark of the half. Sears lets fly from deep.
And make it difficult.
Diabate, another offensive rebound for Alabama to a wide open Sears, and another three-pointer by Marks.
The player is what you do with the minutes and the shots that you get while you're on the court.
Mark Sears making the most of his time. He's got 17.
It's a beautiful shot coming down in transition.
To Nelson. Grant driving baseline, cut off, nice bounce pass, but taking his eyes off of it was Amori. Picks it up, finds Sears, his three, rattles around and pops back in. Three, rolls around, no good. Tipped out Phylon, one more. Sears all alone, three ball bottom. And
Sears gets a look, fires, drains a triple.
But you have to run him off the three-point line. He caught that way too comfortably.
clock. 7, 6, Sears in the lane at 5, out to Youngblood. Thought about a three, back to Sears, lets it fly, too strong. Rebound tip, no. Youngblood, Stevenson with the rebound, out to Sears, tries it again, in and out, no good. Rebound claimed by Phylon. Sears again, bombs. Huge bank.
In terms of tempo, but he's had elite defensive teams, he's had elite offensive teams. This one's kind of a mix of both. A near walk, here's Sears. And there's their weapon. Mark Sears leading the league in scoring.
This three. And Mark Pope likes threes just as much as Nate Oates does. He wants his team to shoot 35 a game. Mark Sears knocks one down.
Buddy that's being guarded by Perry has to look to drive the ball.
Perry made a couple of threes against A&M midweek when he was giving Butler a breather. Sears will knock one down from beyond the arc, and Bama's
Play a slower pace that can play a lot more physical. Nate Oates knows they can put him in the game.
How about that? The offensive board leads to the triple.
7 Bama. Jumper missed from 15 by Kugel, and here comes Phylon the other way for the Tide. To Sears. Deep three. Bottom. The bank. Out high now. Dribble still alive. Plays off the screen from Nelson to Stevenson. Driving to the baseline. Cut off. Finds Youngblood. Touch pass Sears. Three. Bottom. Oh, what an assist, Chris Youngblood.
Sears. Back to him. Bang from downtown.
Rebounded by Diabate. He'll run the other way. Mo hesitates, circles, hands it off to Phylon. Over to Sears. Right wing. Deep three. Bottom. Woo. Mercy. That was one was in. It's picked up by Clifford Amore, who gives it off to Sears. Mark hurries into the front court, stops on the wing, shoots a three, knocks it home. Another bank first three for Alabama. The Tide bound it. Looking, gets it to Sears, all alone, three. That was so nice. And it was a mistake by Tremont Martin. Sears made him pay.
Yeah, it was
Sears off of a screen, working to the timeline near side. 17 on the shot clock. Sears for three. Bottom. Here we come. Bama to within three. In almost 3 minutes. But the free throws ended the Bama run. Here comes Philon on the drive. Gives it out to Sears in front of us. Deep three. Bottom. Mark's heating up. Mark Christopher Sears.
How do we make a stop or two and continue to shoot well?
Yeah, Sears can cash in. Buckets that time from distance. We're up 20 at 1 point in the first half. Sears launches, buckets, and he lets out a roar. What do they do here? Philon lost the handle. So did Bates. Stevenson on it. Sears cashes in.
It's Noah, and then he threw up an alley-oop. Nelson back in with three. Sears finds the bottom.
He says, forget about it. Don't need it. Right there, you lead it by
But
9.
he picked off the pass from Williams. And he will pull up and bury a three.
That's a killer. That is a killer.
National championship. And Josh Hubbard with 2 fouls. And Chris Jans is trying to keep this game intact and getting back on the floor. You cannot dare him to shoot it. Why would you? He's got champions this year. Congrats to them, huh? Absolutely. Holloway kicks it. Diabate, extra pass. Sears. Yes. Sears. Yes, a rainbow three.
He shot that from Nashville. He shot that from over here and he'll come back to school.
He'll come back to school to donate money for a new practice arena. Ball faking. Sears steps into a three. Mark Sears is doing. Stevenson in traffic. Nowhere to go. 5 on the shot clock. Sears is going to fire it. Oh, what a shot.
Talk about money. Talk about
defensive glass, but another knockaway.
Bad turnovers in transition by Florida. Pull up three. Sears hits.
Defense body by Pettiford on Holloway. Sears fires. That is down. Point game against Kentucky this year. Sears logo three. He got it. Oh, are they feeling confident?
To the top of the arc, driving right, kicking over to Sears. Corner three, bottom. Mark Sears knocks it home. Runs the other way, Philon. Now to Sears. Mark from dead on three, bottom. Youngblood, catch and shoot three, no good. Long rebound tipped out to Mark, all alone. Bottom to Dimon. Dimon up top to Keita. Keita with a handoff, poked away, stolen by Holloway. Aiden gets it front court. Behind the back pass, Sears, deep three, bottom. Red, smoking, hot, hit. But still, Bama leads it 94-76. Sears on the way, does it again.
Is there any doubt?
For BYU.
He tried to take it down from his ankles and throw it down.
Mark
I like this one, though.
Will throw the lob to Cliff. He caught it. He kicked it back to Mark. Shoots a three. That's better.